AdaptiLift Chassis threshold and carpet height handling. The Qrevo has a wheel arm system that lets it raise some of its wheels so it can cross thresholds up to 40 mm and navigate mid to long pile carpets better. In my house, where there's a 25 mm strip between kitchen tile and living room carpet, it handled that fine. In thicker rugs, though, I noticed it sometimes hesitated, spun in place, or required a second pass. So, good, but not flawless. FlexiArm Side Brush and edge/corners cleaning. This is where Qrevo shines on hard surfaces. Using the FlexiArm, it reaches corners and walls better. I have baseboards, chair legs, and narrow gaps near furniture. In those spots, the side brush often picked up dust/dirt others leave behind. On area rugs or carpets, though, that same arm sometimes flicked debris outward rather than grabbing it, so performance drops there. Dock and mop washing self-maintenance. Probably the most luxury part. After cleaning sessions, it returns to dock, auto-empties dust, washes and dries the mop pads, refills, empties dirty clean water, etc. That reduces how often I have to touch the mess. In my tests, this worked well. Mop pads stay fresher, less smell build up, but the cleaning drying cycle is somewhat loud and consumes more power time. Also, you still need to clean the dock parts, filters, dirty water tank, periodically or things degrade. Obstacle avoidance and navigation. It uses LiDAR Plus and RGB Camera Plus structured light sensors. Mapping is fast. In my house, the Qrevo mapped rooms in a few minutes. On navigation, it's efficient, but obstacle avoidance is not perfect. It sometimes misses low-lying cords, toys, socks, and occasionally smacks into obstacles that it should have avoided. For many homes that are not very cluttered, this might be acceptable. If you have lots of obstacles, you'll still need to clear stuff out.